everyone. Thank you for tuning in again, or for the first time. In the first clip, you would have seen a picture, and what those containers are seashells. They're mini seashells, and I guess they're called nail art that I got from AliExpress. I looked on Temu, but I really wanted to look for tiny, really tiny ones, and those were the ones those were the only ones I could find, teeny as the ones that I'm looking for. So this is my wavy, I'm calling it the wavy mold that I got from Temu. And I mixed some resin. I've just put in some Resin, what's it called? I think it's, let's see, is there a name on this? It's called Blondie. And it's from Resin, and I get it from Laura's Art Corner. And it's a paste that it covers my sort of yellow and goldish color that I try to find sometimes. And so this project is going to be a multi-step project. And so I will more than likely, I'm going to put in some Let's Resin Yellow. Let's see, it's called Resin Pigment. So it's kind of a little bit thicker than your resin inks, and I use it sometimes for back coating or back coloring. It's called Let's Resin Epoxy Pigment. So I'm going to mix that to sort of give this more of a mustard kind of color. And what I'm going to do is pour this color, this resin, and this resin happens to be Radiant Flow, and I used what I did was I had another project. I always like to do sometimes more than one project at a time, because then mixing resin once is a good thing. So I saved a little bit. I love that color. I saved a little bit, and believe me, I have tried this particular design. I think this is my 4th time. I've just had such difficulty with it. So wish me luck on this one. So what I'm going to do is pour, I'll catch that in a minute. I'm going to pour an edge around. So let me just do that. And then the next clip or section of the video will be a time lapse. And you'll see what I do. You can see what I do, and then just watch however much or little that you'd like. So I'm gonna have to clean those edges up momentarily, and I will, but I won't take your time to do it. I just wanted you to see, oh, this is such a beautiful color. Wow, oh my gosh, I didn't need the whole 60 ounces, which I thought I was gonna need for this edge here. So next time I'll make a note that I need maybe 45 ounces. I mean 45, so not 45 ounces, my goodness, 45 grams. So let me clean this up because it's going to be a mess. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I'll just, no. It'll destroy my pattern. So I do have to clean that up, and I'll clean it up with paper towel or a syringe or something. Won't take your time on that, but there's the first part. So next time I'll be quiet, probably more than likely, and you'll see what I'm doing on the next round. Alrighty, so this rim has somewhat dried, cured, and so now into my cup of resin, and I'm using Colorberry right now, which is a thick resin, and I used it for a project earlier. Oh, just wasted all that. So let me just put this in here. That doesn't quite look like seashells, but that is what it says it was. So let me put in, oh good, a nice thick mixture here. And I can't decide what design I'm going to do, so hopefully you can, let me bring you down a little closer. I'm probably going to do just one, and then maybe occasionally show you as I progress. So basically I'm going to put in layer and layer of different colored quote unquote seashells. And using a thick resin is what I'm using so that it doesn't flow too much, because it will flow. And I might go, what I might do actually, now I know that's going to have to get filled up some more, so I'm going to put in some more of that little, well, I'm going to call it shells, but it's not really shells. So, so that it thickens up. And then I'm going to put, I think, 2 on that side. I think I'm just going to do a gradation of color. Just almost dropped my, so let me put a little bit more in here of that color blue. So I bought this, as I said, from AliExpress, and we shall see how it goes. So I know it's already spreading on this side here, but I guess that's okay. What I want to make sure is that this part gets filled up. So it might have to spread out. See, I'm trying to get it as close to that edge as possible. And I might come back. So now I'm going to put some, let's see, I'm going to put some over here and then mix up some more. Sort of, so this is one cavity here, so I'm going to go on to this cavity here. Since I have quite a bit of this. So this is a labor of love, because as you can tell, it's going to take quite a while. But I'm hoping for a nice end result. So I'm just going to push that up here. And I might use a stick. See that spread there? That's okay. I'm going to wait for it to thicken up a bit. And I'm going to put a little bit here. And so the trouble is that I'm using a thick resin, and so I've got to work fast but slow at the same time. So it's kind of a conundrum. So let me just do the best that I can. I'll clean that up in a second. Okay. So cool, I'd use that much. I'll clean that up. And I'll put in my next color. So what I might do is put you on a time lapse on some of the colors, and see you next time, or next section. Alrighty, so I've got to admit, I did not do a good job of, on the other side, I don't want to show you, of using my gold leaf marker to draw lines. So I'm going to reveal it anyway, because I'm just too embarrassed to show you my not drawn well gold lines. So here is, see these lines that I drew on the other side? They weren't very straight, and I guess there's a way to do it before I put the shells, but I wanted to do it after. So here we go on the slow reveal. So see, there's some gaps here. You know what? Maybe I can put the gold now, you know, after. So I'll try that to see if I can save it. So I kind of like this little rim that follows the colors. So not too bad. What I will do is take my gold leaf pen and see if I can do a better job of drawing in those lines. But let me turn you around because this was the orientation. So I don't want to, well, I think I am going to try it. I won't show you, you know, taping it wise, but I sure like this little multicolor on the edge. But this was a fun project, and except for the, one more time, not nicely drawn gold lines. It's kind of a cool effect. So I will show a picture at the end if I go through these lines, and I will catch you next time. Thank you.